Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully everybody's having a good time, staying fried. I know I am, but I know it's been a minute since I've had a video up. So with all that out of the way, let's get some H2O and like, subscribe, and let's have a great time with this video. So this video is gonna be about the time that I got super fried off the Eddies and went to work at the Mickey D's, right? So this happened on a day, I think this happened on like I wasn't in school. So this happened on like it was some type of break. We'll say it was a Tuesday, right? Fuck it, screw it. So this happened on a Tuesday, right? So my Tuesday starts out, you know, nothing too exciting. I wake up, take a couple blinkers, end up getting me some breakfast. I don't remember exactly what I had that day. But I just got me some breakfast and I was kind of just chilling out. I was playing the game with the boys for a little bit, you know, we were all just chiefing. I think we were playing like Fortnite or Rainbow Six Siege, whatever, that shitty game. But we were just chilling, playing the game for a little bit, right? And that's kind of what I did all day, really. That's kind of really what I did all day. I played the game, I eat, I chiefed some. I think I was chiefing on something like a whole melt at that point. If any of y'all know about them old whole melts, they were gas. So I'm sitting there chiefing on my whole melt, playing the game. You know, damn near the whole day goes by at this point, and it's time for me to go to work. I went into work at 4, and it was like 3:30, and I just looked at my phone, and I was like, oh shit, got to go into work. So figured out I have to go into work and notice what time it is. I get up, I get ready for work, and I go and I pick up my homie, because my homie was only like 5 minutes away from me, and we worked at the same time, same shift, same everything, right? So, you know, I get in my truck, turn it on in my nice little McDonald's t-shirt. I go and I pick up the homie, right? Get to the homie's crib, tell him I'm here. He hops in the Bronco, and we dab each other up, and we're big chilling. Let's give a homie this name. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot all about that. Oh, wait. It's Sibo. What am I tripping about? Man, maybe I'm staying too fried lately, but hey, get it. But anyways, so I go and pick up my boy Sibo, right? I tell him I'm here, and like usual, this man takes forever to come out. My boy is just diddle-daddling, right? I don't know what he's doing, but he's taking forever, right? So after sitting at Sibo's house for a good, like, I don't know, maybe like 3 to 4 minutes, you know, me chiefing, I see him come in, I see him come out the door, I see him start walking to the truck, he gets in, he dabs me up, we're like, alright, bet, gang, ready to go to work? And he was like, hell yeah, gang. So we get in my truck, we dab each other up, you know, catch up a little bit, and we start heading on to work, right? And I think we were just bumping a little bit of Pooh Shiesty at this point. I don't remember exactly what song. I think we just turned on some Pooh Shiesty and started cruising down the road to work. It was about like a 10-minute drive, right? So we're cruising, bumping to Pooh Shiesty. And while we're cruising, we're like 2 minutes away from work at this point, 2 minutes away from the McDonald's. And I look over at my boy Sibo and I go, yo, gang, guess what I have in this glove box? And my boy cannot guess it. He's like, and at this point, I wasn't big money, right? I mean, I'm not big money, but I can afford my own stuff, right? I can afford my own stash. This was back when I couldn't. So what I had in this glove box was it was gold dust. I was like, yo, gang, guess what I have in this glove box? And he was like, what? And I was like, just guess. He said, a blunt. I said, no, close. He said, a pre-roll. I said, no, close. He said, what? He said, a pen. I was like, motherfucker, I always got that. And he was like, okay, what? I'm lost. I was like, we got the edibles. And he was like, what do you mean? What kind? I was like, these is the Johns that are 420 milligrams a piece. And he was like, oh, shit, 420? I was like, hell yeah, 420. Get it, 420. And he was like, oh, how many's in a pack? I said, 2. And he was like, oh, shit. So that's like 800 something milligrams a piece per pack. And I was like, hell yeah, it was. So you trying to take them before work? He's like, hell yeah, why not? So again, 5 minutes from work, we decided to pop these hoes. We pop them. They tasted pretty good. These bitches, they didn't taste too bad. I think we had the blue raspberry flavor. They didn't really taste too bad. I remember saying that to Sibo. I remember looking over and be like, dang, gang, these don't taste too bad. And he looked at me and he said, you got a point. So obviously we down these Eddies and we finish our drive to work. Still just bumping some Pooh Shiesty. Obviously we're not feeling anything yet. We get into McDonald's. We both clock in and we're just working. He's managing the window. I'm in the kitchen. I'm flipping up some burgers, cooking the shits, making some nuggies, and you know what I'm saying, managing the fries as well as a go to McDonald's. So I'm doing my thing, he's doing his, right? And over in my corner, I'm feeling a little good. I'm laughing a little too much. And yes, it's been about 45 minutes into our shift at this point. And I'm laughing. I'm laughing while putting the chicken nuggets in. I'm feeling pretty good. And I thought this was going to be it. Because I took edibles a lot before, so I didn't think I was going to feel too much. And so I think this is going to be it. You know, I'm just going to giggle a little bit. I'm just going to feel really good, right? So after about like 10, 15 more minutes of me just doing my own thing, I look around to go talk to my boy Sibo. And I find him, he's at the window and he's taking orders. I'm like, yo, gang, you feeling good? And he was like, I'm not really feeling anything yet, gang. I was like, all right, bet. I'm feeling a little good. And he was like, oh, that's a bet. Hopefully I'll feel something soon, right? So, you know, another 20 minutes goes by. And, dude, I've just got done finishing up some Big Macs and cooking up some nuggets. And I can't find Sibo. Like, I've looked in the break room. I looked in the manager's office. I looked in the freezer. Because we'd sometimes go take blinkers in the freezer. Or I looked in the back shelves. I looked everywhere. I could not find this man, Sibo. And, dude, I'm asking to everybody at this point. I'm asking, dude, I'm not asking my manager. I'm asking, like, just every cool employee that I'm cool with. I'm asking, like, yo, where is Sibo? And they're like, I don't know. I don't know where he is. He kind of just walked off. I was like, oh, okay. So I go back to doing my task, right? I'll go back to doing my task. And about, 5 minutes later, this boy Sibo texts me. And he hits, and I just hear it, and I'm not paying any mind to it, right? I'm not paying mind to it. I'm just sitting there, and I am way more fried than I should be. I am sitting there making these nuggets so fried, dude. And, like, I don't even realize I have a text from Sibo at this point while just watching these nuggets. So I'm sitting here watching these nuggets, not even noticing that my phone has gone off about 3 or 4 times and that the nuggets are burning. I burnt an entire bag of McDonald's chicken nuggets. And these bitches weren't just like a little golden brown. These were burnt. I'm talking like the night sky. Like these, like they'd break a tooth. You know what I'm saying? These things were so burnt. Like they were inedible. Could not serve them. No way in hell, right? So after I get done burning a whole entire bag of chicken nuggets, I end up just checking my phone. I didn't check it for Sibo. I think I just checked it to get on Reels or something during the time to pass some time. And I see I have a text from Sibo, and I open it, and what it says just makes me almost start dying laughing just right on the spot. I open up my phone, and all I see is gang. This is the text I get from Sibo. Gang. Help. I'm stuck on the bathroom floor. And dude, I about lost my shit right in the McDonald's drive-thru. I was trying so hard to keep it together, dude, because I was fried as well. I was fried out of my mind off of these little things, right? And again, I only paid like maybe $20 for both packs, so I didn't think they were going to hit us that hard. But man, I was giggling so hard. I was giggling like I don't even have a comparison. You know what I'm saying? But man, I was laughing, and after about like 2 minutes of laughing, I decided to go in and help him. And I go in the bathroom, right? And I can't find him. He's not right there on the floor. He's not anywhere. Until I open the stall, and this man Sibo is just laid out on the floor. He can't get up. He cannot get up, right? I'm like, yo, you good, gang? He's like, dude, I'm just really fried. Man, I need some water. But he's like, man, I am just really, really fried. And I was like, gang, you're good. I'm really fried too. And we both start laughing for like a solid 2 minutes. Until we finally just decide to get out of the bathroom. We look at each other and we go, gang, we got to lock in. We got to get you off the floor, and we got to get back to making these nuggets and serving these Big Macs, right? We got to give the people what they need and what they want. You know what I'm saying? And he looks at me with determination and motivation, and he goes, too fried. Let's go make these burgers. And I was like, Sibo, let's go make these nuggets. So I help my boy Sibo up off the bathroom floor. I take his high ass, and we can make it to the kitchen, bro. And I don't know where they put him. I don't know what they did with him. I'm pretty sure they just put that boy in the kitchen, because I got moved to the window. And that boy, I'm pretty sure that boy got moved to the kitchen. And every time I look back, that boy Sibo was just munching on nuggets, fries, anything, just name it, and he was munching on it, right? And so was I. But except I was just munching on the fries. The fries were hitting some reason while I was that fried. I don't know what it was about the McDonald's fries, but they were smacking. They were smacking like hell. But yeah, man, that is the story about the time that... Oh, also, we never got caught, by the way. Never got caught. So, yeah, that is the time about that. Oh my Lord, I can't even speak. That is the time that I didn't get caught. What? What am I even trying to say right now? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the time that me and my boy Sibo went to work, fried off the edibles, and was immobile. Disabled, right? Just immobile. But with all that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's story time, and hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video. And I'll see y'all next time. Stay fucking fried.